Hello students, my name is Anjali Singh and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are fine and doing good and safe at your places. So students, if you are new to my channel, then please do press the subscribe button to subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon to receive all the latest notifications of my videos. And after watching it, if you find helpful for you, then also please like it and share it with your friends. So let's start with our next part, which is part 5 for class 8 lecture 1, which is chapter 6. So I'm going to show you few images, students, and you have to identify that what are those few images. Yes, students, one by one you can mention their names in the comment section. I'll watch it out. Yes, so the first one we have seen that it is wood. What about rest? Yes, coal. Yes, another is kerosene. Very good. And what about the last one? Yes, it is an LPG gas cylinder. Very good, students. So now, if I ask you that, are they relating with the process of combustion anyhow, these four substances? Yes, they all leads to the combustion. And how? Yes. So by we can say that whenever we have, let us take example of a log of wood, when it is set on the fire, so we can say that it gives off the light, the heat, and hence a chemical reaction takes place. That is why it is coming under the combustion process. Yes. So very good, students. So if you have to name these all substances under one category, what name you can give? Like all these are relating to combustion. Yes, very good, students. So you can call them as the combustible substances, as all of them are going on the combustion process. Very good, students. So now the another name also we can give to all these substances rather than combustible substance, which are known as fuels. So students, today we are going to discuss something about fuels in this video and also about the substances, their properties. Okay. So what according to you a fuel is? If you have to define a fuel in your own words, what is a fuel? Yes, you can say that a fuel is that substance which is leading to the process of combustion, which produces heat or light, right? You might be giving this definition. Yes, students, very good. So after the completion of this video or this lesson, you will be able to define fuel using appropriate keywords and describe something about the flammable substances using the daily life examples. Demonstrate an activity related to the inflammable substances by looking out at what effect it is happening. Classify some substances as flammable or non-flammable, inflammable substances, and also you will be able to analyze the role of these substances in your daily lives. Okay, because whenever we are studying something, maybe they have their roles behind the applications in the real life. So students, basically the sources of heat energy for domestic and industrial purposes are mainly wood, charcoal, petrol, kerosene or LPG. So we term those substances as fuels. And a good fuel is one which is readily available and is cheap. We categorize a good fuel under two conditions or some few conditions, that could be readily available and also cheap by the side. Okay. So you can write down also that readily available is one of the characteristic of a good fuel and cheap is the another one. Very good. So students, they burns easily at in the air at a moderate rate. We can see wood, kerosene, the coal. They produce large amount of heat also, and they do not leave any undesirable substances after the burning. Yes, and we have the different cost for different types of fuel you find in the market, and some fuels are cheaper than the others. So we can say that one which is cheap, that is a good fuel. Very good, students. So now, okay, you have first of all you have to enlist some more examples of the fuel. We have already discussed. Now some more. Yes, students, very good. That the petrol or diesel which you find in the liquid form, that is also a kind of fuel. Very good. What else you can mention in the comment section? Yes, the kerosene. Yes, the coal or the LPG gas cylinders, the CNG gas which we have. Very good. These all are the fuels. Now choose the correct option, that the sources of dash energy is called a fuel. You can write your answer as A or B in the comment section. Yes, very good. So if you are giving B as the answer, which is heat, so this is the correct answer, because we can say that the fuel produces heat. Yes, light is not the necessity for that the fuel. It was the combustion. So here students, what do you observe? An activity has been performed, right? Yes, we have taken two paper cups and two candles, and in one paper cup we have taken some water. So we are burning them, right? What do you think? What observations we will get after this? Yes, students? Yes, you must be saying that the paper cup which is not having water inside it, it will burn very quickly, right? And the paper cup which is having water inside it, it might not burn, or it may take a lot of time to just get something burning in the upper part of this paper, right? Very good, students. So now we see that we categorize few substances as the flammable or the inflammable substances. So here out of this one is inflammable substance. Why? Because see, it will take lot of time. Water is there, water do not catch fire. Yes, as we have done the activities in the previous videos also, right? So now you can see that the what are inflammable substances, which the heat supplied to the paper cup is transferred to water by the conduction processes there, which you studied in the chemistry chapter 2. So in the presence of water, the ignition temperature of the paper is not reached, right? The which we have discussed something about ignition. So water will not reach its ignition temperature very soon. So that is why we can say that it is not burning, and hence the substances which has very low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire, they are the inflammable substances. Means they are easily catching fire, which is the example of this paper cup. So you can say that these are the inflammable substances. So now students, you can see over here that two types of images we have. One is where we have glass, iron, water, stones, and second where we have petrol, diesel, LPG cylinders. So which will you consider under the inflammable and which are under flammable substances? Yes, here. So we can say that these will catch fire very easily, right? The petrol, diesel, kerosene, and gas. So they are the inflammable substances, whereas the glass, iron, water, stones, they do not catch fire. So in the real life, we also see this, which can be considered under the flammable substances. So now it's your turn, students, that the substance which have very dash ignition temperature and can easily catch fire with a flame are called inflammable substances. So you can write your answers in the comment section. Yes. So substances which is having very low ignition temperature, means the answer is A, correct, which we have discussed just now. And also students, one fill up that burning of a kerosene oil is an example of dash substance. Which kind of substance? Yes, inflammable substance. Very good, students. So now what have we discussed in our today's class? Yes, so today we have discussed about the fuels, the different types of fuels, and categorized some substances as flammable, inflammable, and their proper definitions which we have seen. So students, what is a fuel? A good fuel? Yes, a good fuel is one which is readily available and is also cheap. And what are some examples of inflammable substances? Yes, the petrol, diesel, kerosene, or the LPG gas cylinders. Very good. So students, in the homework, you have to do one homework, which is where you have to write that what are fuels and enlist few examples of the fuels from your daily life. Second, you have to differentiate between flammable and inflammable substances using the appropriate examples and the key points in them. And an activity which you will do is that you have to analyze your surroundings. You have to survey few homes nearby your neighborhood. Okay, that which kind of fuel the people are using, the different fuels in the different houses they might have used. So they have to prepare a report that what are the properties of those fuels and what the difference is in there in the using of the fuel in the different households. And you can take the help of the internet also. So homework you have to do. So students, thank you for this class. So we will be meeting further in our next videos with the next new concepts. So till then, take care and have a good day.